Where you're watching. Welcome to another outdoor edition of Crime Time with DutyRon, a retired New York City police detective, 20 plus years in law enforcement. If you like everything from a police perspective, when in the true crime field, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or upload another video. Let me get this right so you guys can see me. It stinks when you're outside. I got the fountain behind me. That's the water sound that you'll be hearing. I'm outside in my backyard in the outdoor DutyRon abode. So please grin and bear with this backyard setting. It's a kind of a relaxing outdoor thing. It's 80, 85, 86 degrees. Humidity's kind of okay. But I figured I'd come live and talk with you today about Orrin and Orson West, are California City boys who have gone missing over 7 months, December 21st, 2020, reported by their adoptive parents, Jacqueline and Trezell, under very suspicious circumstances. Their whole story stinks to high heavens, as I like to say. Again, I want to say a special thank you to my moderators, the Patreon supporters, and all of the channel members who are joining in, who positively interact in the live streams all the time. Chick Eastwater says, waiting on some storms in Connecticut. It looks like it could storm at any moment. Guys, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, consider giving it a thumbs up, and let's share the video out. Let me say hello quickly to everybody coming in, channel members, Nicole, subscribers, Windsor, thank you for Sincere and Classic, yes. So we're going to get into it in a few moments. We're going to talk about the boys. I did a live the other day where we talked about how important I feel the donations that have been coming in for the digital billboard in Bakersfield on Highway 99. Now, we had the board in Lancaster, California, which is a little bit of distance outside of Bakersfield, but we did that for like 2 months or so, give or take. And I thought that was a good idea from user input. User input said, hey, Lancaster might be a good time. There's already a sign and not a digital, but a regular sign in Bakersfield. So we went ahead over into Lancaster for 2 months. And now for the past, it's going to be 6 or 7 months, we've been in Bakersfield. And the Highway 99 digital billboard, I got to take this hat off because I'm sweating. The digital billboard on 99, I think, is high profile, and I want to say special thank you to everyone who contributed towards that billboard, in particular 2 folks who have put a lot of time and effort into it. Hello, Joe Murray, good to see you, my favorite criminal defense attorney and retired NYPD police officer. There he is, Joe Murray, checking in. Let me share really quick because I didn't share it, so I don't think it is coming out. 8/21 is going to be 8 months. Thank you for reminding me. I know we're deep into the 7 months. The 21st is coming up shortly, and we'll be looking at 8 months with no answers. And it's really, really a crummy situation. You know, where are our boys? I say to myself, you know, listen, the thing that I can provide is a platform to talk about these kids, and I've been talking about these boys, these baby boys, since they went missing, since a very short time after they went missing, and I've been speaking about them and putting them out there as much as I can. I've been asking people to share, talk about their names. I brought on Mark Class from the Class Kids Foundation. I have EquiSearch, who I brought into this discussion. I've been on the phone a few times with the California City Police Chief, John Walker. Now Bakersfield is involved in it. I spoke with Bakersfield recently to try to coordinate EquiSearch into coming in and doing some searches there. Now, they didn't say to me or EquiSearch, you can never come here. They just said right now at this time, it's not an advantage to come in. Now, we couldn't ask them why they declined at this time, but that would be like impeding an investigation. So that question wasn't even asked to them, like, hey, why not? They gave us an answer, and the answer was no, but it wasn't no, never. It was just no, not now. And it makes me think in my own detective's mind that they got something going on where they don't need us to come in there. So that could be one of the good reasons why. The other reason that everyone's thinking is something bad, like they don't want to be shown up by EquiSearch or an outside agency. I don't see them declining some kind of help if they really needed the help. So let's try to be as positive as we can. And I know everyone's frustrated. People over in Bakersfield and in that area, especially Roro and the family, they're freaking pissed. They're super pissed. You know, they're super pissed off. And you got people who are on the ground like Roro every day, handing out flyers, putting up banners, you know, going through parts of the desert and open lots and vacant lots and kicking stones around, looking through garbage. I mean, that's enough to piss anybody off. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Let me see who that is. Hope46SF. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let me do quickly what I wanted to do. I want to share this. So give me 2 seconds so I could share it onto my community post so everybody knows that I'm live. If you want, let me know by putting a 1 in the chat if the sound is good. Again, this is that microphone that sometimes gives me a little trouble. Let me know by putting a 1 in the chat if the sound is good. If it's not good, press a 2, and I'll try to do something to change it. Maybe I'll take it out. Let me see. It looks like a bunch of 1s. Thank you, Tiana Gonzalez, my king of kings, saying hello to Joe Murray. All right, a bunch of 1s. All right, we're good. Thank you. Thank you for that, guys. All right, let me share, because sharing is caring. Let me put it out onto my social media platform, because the more eyes on the boys, the better. And I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things. Hold on a second. All right, I just did it. I just shared it. Let me share one more place. Hold on so everybody gets an idea. All right, that should about do it. All right. I usually do this before I go live, so I apologize for that, guys. Thank you to everybody for being patient. All right, so a couple of things of noteworthiness that are frustrating. And let me know if I'm off base on this. You know, let me know if I'm off base on this. I better put my hat on because we're getting a shine from my bald dome. Let me know if I'm off base on this. Okay, I'm a little frustrated, and I think most of us are too, in that the adoptive parents, Trezell and Jacqueline West, have not said one word, have not made one news conference, not one appearance in a search, not one appearance in public asking what happened to their boys. Now that really freaking frustrates me to no end, and I'll tell you why. Because if they are loving, caring parents who are concerned about what happened to their boys in true fact, they would be out with a bullhorn or on TV giving interviews and talking about it's almost 8 months. Where the heck are my kids? What are the police doing about finding my kids? They're not even pushing anybody. So these are some of the frustrations that I have in regards to you have the biological mom, you have Ryan Dean and her and the 2 fathers of the boys. You have them showing up at birthday parties and being vocal behind the scenes with people. You know, it shows somebody's character that they're not out there saying, hey, where are my kids? Where are my 2 sons? What happened to my boys? You know, so yeah, there you go. I get upset if I can't find my cat inside my house. So that's something that's clear and apparent for a law enforcement perspective, somebody looking at it that's doing the investigation. Unless they're behind the scenes talking to the detectives in Bakersfield, which I highly doubt, but it's still a possibility that they're communicating with them. It just frustrates me to no end. Retired Sergeant Melinda, great to see you. Hello, Dawn Marie. Let me do a quick roll call with you guys, and then we're going to talk about John Walsh, the investigative discovery on Investigation Discovery. Orrin and Orson West is going to be on the premiere, In Pursuit. It's the premiere called In Pursuit with John Walsh, and that's going to be airing on Wednesday, and it will stream on Discovery according to the Discovery news release. So that is a unbelievable, great thing. It helps to bring it out nationwide, internationally. It can be streamed and watched probably all across the world. So I'm going to stream it and I'm going to watch it. Maybe we'll play it if we can without getting hit with a copyright strike, and maybe we'll play it for my folks who are outside the country or people who don't have streaming service. Maybe we'll do that. I think a super chat came in that I missed. I'm so sorry that I missed that super chat. I can't pull it back up. Hello, Lieutenant Pete Pranzo and Richella. Great to see you. Hi, Karen. Let's do a roll call quickly. City, state, and where you're watching from, your country. And let's go through that roll call real quick, and then we'll talk about this, segment that's going to air on Wednesday. Nikki S., thank you for becoming a channel member. Love and respect from my house to yours. Thank you. Hello from the UK, Birmingham, Alabama, Florida. Great mods and family in here. East Haven, Connecticut. Thank you, TV Cat. Hello, hello. I got to slow it down. Let me slow it down. Iowa, Clearwater, Florida. New York, says North Fork Beauty. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Beautiful. Hello from Arizona, Princess Michelle. Ronnie is checking in from Iowa. We had the Field of Dreams, the first Major League Baseball field play there. Sophia from England. Hello from San Luis, California, Moonlight View. South Carolina, True Crime with Libby, welcome. Pennsylvania and the Jersey border, Frankendahl, always great to see you, my friend. Seattle, hello, Yessie, good to see you. I hope I said that right. Kathy from Knoxville, Tennessee. Love spending the 4th of July with you. We might as well watch the show together. There you go. It was right here in my backyard. Hello, Matty Boy. You know how my super chats come. They come straight in my mailbox. Thank you. Hello from Yorkshire, UK. Good to see you. Scottsdale. Hello, JB and PA. Good to see you. Hi, Peppers and Kentucky Living. Good to see you. Lost is not alone. Yes. Twyla. There she is. Twyla, give me a call after I'm done with this, Twyla, if you have time. I want to get together for our K9 live stream. Twyla is in the chat, everybody. Hi, Twyla. Joe Murray says, Ange and I are watching from Brooklyn Wing House parking lot in New York. I'm sorry I didn't get the invite, Joe Murray. I would have been there with you, brother. Thank you to Kalita Newbie for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate that. And thank you, Nikki S., for becoming a channel member. All right. I did miss a lot of that because everything was going by fast. Let's talk about the segment that will air with John Walsh. Okay, Orrin and Orson West. This is coming out of Bakersfield, California from KGET. Charleston Amy, great to see you. Thank you for joining. Bakersfield KGET, the case of the missing California City children, Orrin and Orson West, sincere and classic, will be featured on the season 3 premiere, In Pursuit with John Walsh on Investigation Discovery. The segment will air Wednesday and stream on Discovery Plus, according to the Discovery news release. So that's going to be awesome. John Walsh will join the Investigation Discovery on their joint mission to track down fugitives on the run and find missing children with In Pursuit with John Walsh, says a description of the show in the release. The West boys who went missing December 21st, 2020. Anybody with information are asked to call the Secret Witness Hotline. I will link it down below, 661-322-4040. And if any of my mods can put that in the chat, the Secret Witness line for Orrin and Orson West and Sincere and Classic, 661-322-4040. I'm going to put that up here so the mods can see it. So there it is, Secret Witness line. Mods, if you could throw that out there, I'd greatly appreciate that. So Twyla is the search. She is the search coordinator for EquiSearch Midwest. Twyla is here in the chat with us. We're going to do our live stream about highlighting the searches involving bloodhounds and canines, and we still have to do that live stream for you guys. And I have that in the hopper. So we are going to get together and we're going to do it. Thank you, Dawn Marie. Just put in there, if you could, secret witness tip line, and then that number. Bakersfield PD secret witness tip line, and then that number. I would appreciate that. I don't know, Sophie. Sophie, I'm not sure. So guys, again, I'm here in the backyard. I got Mrs. DutyRon's fountain running. So you might hear a little bit of water running in the background. Boxing MMA, thank you for putting that up. My black lab puppy is jumping on me. I need to watch DutyRon. Stop it, Storm. All right, so this is good news for the boys. Again, listen, I was ready to get on an airplane and fly from New York to California to go with EquiSearch. I already told Tim on a live stream. I told Tim Miller. I told Dave Rader and company that myself and Sergeant Bill Cannon were ready to get on a plane and go to Bakersfield to assist in the search for the boys. But that obviously didn't happen. We went and we asked Bakersfield Police Chief if we could come, and they said not at this time. But they didn't close the door on us. So remember, I can't overemphasize this to you more. Listen, here we are with the Texas EquiSearch hat, right? Here's the Texas EquiSearch hat. So I want to overemphasize it. It's so important that you guys understand. They didn't say you could never come. We're never gonna ask you for help. They just said at this time we are not needing the search help. Denise, thank you so much for that super sticker, $50. Denise Spalding puts up a $50 super sticker with, I like that one. That's a cool one. Thank you for that super sticker. Much love and respect from my house to yours. Again, Twyla is unbelievable. Dave Rader, Tim Miller, these guys and girls do this on their own, and they're responsible for recovering 238 plus human remains for families, for missing people for families. 230 remains for people to have and bring home and lay to rest. They're also responsible for finding over 400 live folks. EquiSearch, Texas EquiSearch, Midwest EquiSearch are responsible for bringing home alive 400 plus people. That means they've found 400 people who have gone missing and brought them home alive. These are amazing people. I'm so happy to be a part of that organization and to support them. And I encourage you, inside the description down below, I am going to put a link to Texas EquiSearch and to Midwest Texas EquiSearch, so you guys can all see it. And you guys can go over there. You could donate directly to them. You guys can go and if you want to volunteer your services or your expertise, you could go over there and you could do that. I encourage you to do it. These guys are doing God's work. And people like Twyla and Dave and Tim Miller and the dozens and dozens of other nameless, faceless people who go out with them in their search crews are true American heroes. They're true American heroes. You have your police officers, you got your firemen, you got your nurses, your doctors, your dispatchers, your 911 operators, the people in the emergency room. Everybody in the emergency medical field and emergency response field are heroes, but these are true American heroes. These people are, they're like supermen and women without capes. They don't have capes. They are like supermen and superwomen without the capes on, without the badging, without the marking. Hold on, I got to do something. All right, there you go. That's done. They're doing God's work. And I'm not just saying that to toot their horn. I'm saying it because it's true blue. That is the true thing. Those people are freaking unbelievable. The conversations that I've had with Dave and Tim and Twyla are mind-blowing, mind-blowing. These guys they're ready to do anything and everything at a moment's notice. So when it comes to our boys, where are our boys? Where are the boys? Where are our boys? Sincere, Classic, Orrin, and Orson West. You got people like Dave Rader and Equisearch. You got people like Roro who are out there on the ground. You got guys like, I see AV Watchman is here. You got Crenshaw and all of those people that go and give their time. That's time away from their families, and they don't want a thing for it in return. The donations that you make to those folks, they repurpose it, just like what I do. They repurpose it to the families, to loved ones, to people who need it, to the signs, for the digital billboards, to bringing awareness. If you want to get behind something good, get behind people like myself and these others that are out there doing this to help children. This is about 2 little boys. Summer Wells about a little 5-year-old girl. Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic. I could go down the line of all the kids that go missing every day. You know, we're only human beings and we can't cover every one of these cases, but we do the best that we can, and we need the help of viewers like you. Generous people like you and other ones that come out of the woodwork anonymously and donate. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you. I tip my cap, and I have my cap on. This is the Texas Equisearch cap, because without the cap on, the sun shining off of my dome is enough to make everybody just go crazy. So let me just highlight quickly, Retired Sergeant Melinda praying for the missing, for justice, for Equisearch, Midwest, and Texas Equisearch. Y'all and NYPD family, for our military and our family all. Please pray for our military, our country, our PD, our medical, DutyRon, and family. Thank you for that super love. $50 coming in from Retired Sergeant Melinda. Thank you for your service to the country. Guys, let me know by putting a 1 in the chat if you understand the mission and statement of what we can do here from YouTube. Crowdsourcing and people coming together and paying forward the donations that come in. We have over $12,000 sent towards Orrin and Orson West because of generous people and viewers like you. Sincere and Classic I have generated over $12,000, and it's been paid out to Lamar Advertising. I'm dealing with Lena from Lamar Advertising, and she is also a godsend. She is so kind and so good to the cause, and the amount of money that we've generated and repurposed for just getting their names out there it makes me want to cry when I think about it. I think about generous people like Retired Sergeant Melinda, Message D, people who have sent $20 from Message D. It's just people like you that make that thing keep going, makes that bulletin board, that digital billboard. It's funding from folks like yourself, even guys and gals sending in $1 and $2 and $5, and they put on the thing in the PayPal, put it for our boys. That's where it goes, and that's what makes it great. That's what makes us as human beings, not just Americans. We are talking about people from outside the country, from the UK, from the Netherlands, from Australia, from all over the place. And you guys have a lot to be proud of, man. You guys got a lot to be proud of. Things like that makes it all worthwhile. It makes all of this worthwhile because the family, like Roro and her family, they see this and it warms their hearts. It makes them feel like, hey, we're not alone. We're not in this alone. We're in this together with a whole YouTube family. So that's the beautiful part of it. Lee McKenna, thank you. Christine Rose, thank you. Ocean Angel, Outlandish History. Lisa, thank you so much for those hearts for the boys. Let's light it up with blue hearts and prayer emojis for Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic. Let's light the chat up with nothing more than blue hearts and prayers. I'm going to get my secondary device and I'm going to do it myself right now as we speak. Here we go. Blue hearts, prayers. Blue hearts, prayers. Boom. There it is. Look at me now, Mom. No hands. Look at me now. I love it. Thank you, guys. The sun is coming in really strong right now. I'm actually going to have to open up the umbrella. Sun is coming in hard. So I got to open up the umbrella, otherwise I'm going to fry here. All right, there we go. Look at that chat. It looks beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Joey Brooklyn, always great to see you. True Crime with Libby, thank you, thank you, thank you. And mods, just make sure that those messages get shown instead of hidden. Make sure the heart messages get shown. Thank you, 111. Lisa, God bless. Thank you. Thank you, Jules. Hello. And listen, and if I missed anybody here, I apologize. You guys are all loved and respected by me and this community. If you're not following me in my Discord group, go over to DutyRon.com. Ask to join the Discord group where we can have conversations after these live streams. Also, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all one word, DutyRon. And you can go into my Facebook police and crime chat group. You can ask to join that, and my YouTube video share group. If you're a content creator and you want to share your videos in my YouTube video share group, go over to Facebook and join my YouTube video. It's like a tongue twister. YouTube video share group. So if you're a content creator, go over there, join the group, and you can intermingle with some of my DutyRon family. It's a bunch of really great people. I got some awesome mods in there. We make sure that everybody gets a fair shake and everybody gets a chance to share out their videos. I got about, I don't know, 1,000 or more people in that YouTube video share group and about 2,000 people in the police and crime chat group. So it's starting to grow and it's getting bigger and bigger day by day. So if you want to get in there and enjoy some good conversation, go over to my YouTube video share group. Police Off the Cuff is up in the Adirondacks. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Sarge. I appreciate that. Sergeant Bill Cannon throwing a super chat all the way from the upstate New York in the Adirondacks. He did a video earlier. Go over and check it out. It looked good. He was having some Wi-Fi issues, but he worked through it. So good video there, Sarge. Thank you for all of your work and what you do. Greatly appreciate it. Factual Breakdown, always a pleasure to have you here and all of the people who subscribe and like. Shannon Candela, I enjoy you being here. She says, Shannon says, I enjoy talking about the boys again. I enjoyed talking about the boys again. I've never stopped talking about the boys. I have always put them into my conversations. I've never stopped talking about them. And you know what? Lisa111, thank you for the $20 super chat. Proud of your growth, says Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, we're over 4 million views on the channel, on DutyRon's channel, and we are getting up close to 52,000 in the subscribers. Slow and steady wins the race. I like quality over quantity, quality people over quantities of people. I will take that any day. My audience, I feel, is the most engaging on YouTube, and that's why I love you guys, is because you love to engage with me in the chat down below at DutyRon.com. You guys send me emails and you conversate with me. That's what I love about it, is because we're all here for this interaction, right? If I was just talking to the video and not interacting with you guys, that would stink. Thank you, Lisa. I love you back too. Thank you. Pete Pranzo, good to see you, LT. John Q, it's my pleasure. Thank you. Princess Michelle, Christine Rose, you're number one. It's me, Ali. Thank you so much. Factual Breakdown. True Crime with Libby. Junie, thank you so much. Emily Flotilia. Flotilia, that's my very first channel member. So much love to you, Emily. Thank you. I'll never forget that you were the very first to join when I had my memberships. June Kessler says, where are the boys? Let's find our boys. I can't agree with you more. So yeah, support the people who are supporting the family. Roro and her sisters and her mom, they need your support. Whenever you see her go live on Facebook, go over there and support her. Send her love, because they know the love that comes from the DutyRon Crime Time with DutyRon channel, but they like to see the love come directly from you guys. So support Roro and everything that she does. Jennifer Nobles is an angel on earth. Listen, nobody's perfect, but Jennifer Nobles is pretty damn close to perfect. I freaking love her. and my wife is right here, and she hears me say it. I love Jennifer Nobles because she's got a big heart. I love what she's doing. I love that she wants to help people, because that's just like that's a female version of me. Her and I are on the same page. We can almost not even have to talk to each other when we know what we're thinking. So Jennifer is a diamond in the rough. I'm so proud and honored to call her a friend. I don't care, what happens when she has a glass of wine and she gets a little out of hand once in a while. We all have our moments. I've been known to have a vodka here and there and let my hair down. Look, I let my hair down every once in a while. But yeah, no, seriously, Jen is awesome. She's good people. If there were a gazillion more people like Jennifer Nobles, this world would be a better place. So again, I'm tooting her horn because she got me going with the signage and talking about the boys and putting a digital billboard up. I tried to do it for a couple of other cases, but it was already covered and I didn't have to do it because they were doing it in those other areas. But this is like these are my boys. For me, it's like, I don't say where are the boys, I say where are our boys? Where are our boys? So that's my thing that I like to say and do all the time. But again, we got to keep them in the light. We got to talk about them. We got to keep this thing moving. We got to pressure our local politicians. If I was in Bakersfield, I would be writing letters and calling the mayor's office on a regular basis and asking for updates and asking for them to do stuff. There's very good, positive ways to ask public officials and the police department to give answers. And if you keep writing letters and you keep putting pressure on them and squeezing them in a very, very non-violent or non-confrontational way, it forces their cards to do something. So we gotta talk about strategies and things of that nature so we could get some answers, okay? But again, remember, they can't show their cards to all us. They can't expose their complete deck. Just think about it if you're playing poker in Atlantic City or in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you're playing a game of blackjack or poker or whatever these games of chance are, you don't want to show the person that's next to you your cards, Yeah, the wind chimes are my wife's got them hanging all over the trees, and it's kind of breezy right now. But is Jennifer here? Is Jennifer in the chat? Is it possible that I missed Jennifer Nobles? Is there a possibility? Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Whoa, Lisa. Oh, there she is. Jennifer, today's event was organized by Johnny and Keisha Stevenson. It was pretty awesome. Lots of love to Keisha all day. Oh my God. I wish I was on StreamYard. I would ask you to come on with me, but I'm in my backyard and I'm just using the regular YouTube app. With pain comes strength and love. Yes, I agree. So guys, does anybody have any questions? Any questions for DutyRon or any questions for the boys? Denise, thank you for that super sticker. Lisa, thank you for the chat. Nikki S, thank you for the I just got a PayPal from somebody. Thank you for that. I can't see, the notification went away, but thank you. Whoever just donated to PayPal, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are paid up until October 1st on the digital billboards. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. We're paid up till October 1st on the digital billboards for Sincere and Classic. So if you want to continue those digital billboards going past October 1st, send donations to my PayPal, my DutyRon PayPal. It's listed in the link down below, I believe, or you could go over to DutyRon.com and when you send a PayPal, send it to and put in the subject line, digital billboards for Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic, whatever you want to put. Black Rose, thank you for the $1.50 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Black Rose. I appreciate you. Again, so if you do want to support and continue with the billboards, if something comes up and we don't need the billboards past October and you donated, I will repurpose that fundage for another case, or I could refund it back to whoever donated. I'll give that option of whatever they want to do. But that's what my plan is for any type of fundage for the boys. If we get additional fundage, I am going to, again, like I said, pay it forward and continue I want to pay October going into November, and then go, as long as we need to do it, I want to keep doing it. And that's what I want to do. Black Rose, thank you so much again for the super sticker. $5 coming in from Black Rose. Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Let me look for some of the questions. There's a lot of thank yous, and the thank yous shouldn't be for me. The thank yous should be for you, because without you, I could not do these digital billboards. So the thank yous are not to me. The thank yous are to you. Lieutenant Pranzo, thank you for the $5 super chat. And also Retired Sergeant Melinda, again, another $50. Huge thank you to Jennifer Nobles, Tiffany with Requiem Paranormal with our boys in the beginning. At the first, DutyRon, Katrina. Wow, this is a lot of people who has worked for our government. Thank you, thank you. Help with the cases, SSTT, SST, and everybody who spiritually are blessed and truly not fake, but God over all. Thank you for that message. Much love and respect to everybody. I didn't see any questions coming in from me, so I'm trying to look back. Why am I? Enough is enough. Bring the boys home. I agree, Mary Martins. Enough is enough. Hello from Cooksville, Tennessee. We're not forgetting about Summer Wells. It's just today. I figured today I'm out in the backyard and we are talking about Orrin and Orson West and Searing Classic. Again, almost 8 months on the 21st of this month, 8 months. They're going to be gone for 8 months. There's no updates. There's no conversation. Nothing going on. Oscar is inside. It's too hot. Ron, can we get an update from Bakersfield PD on their progress on the case? John Q. Citizen. I talked to a lieutenant on the phone. I talked to a sergeant. I asked them pretty much what was going on in the case. They were not able to give me a lot of information. But they did say that they are still actively working on the case. Couldn't give any specifics. I didn't ask for specifics because I know that I can't ask of that. They wouldn't be able to give it to me. So, you know, again, Christine says, Rose says, where are the parents now? Where is the adoptive parents, Jacqueline and Trezell West? Where did they disappear to? Has anybody seen them? Can somebody, by a show of hands in the chat, put a 1 if you've seen Jacqueline Trezell. Put a 2 if they are ghosts. If they are like ghosts, put a number 2. But has anybody seen them out? Has anybody seen them shopping? Where do they go food shopping? Does anybody question them? Does anybody say, hey, what are you doing for your kids? Where are you? A bunch of number 2s. I'm just so curious. Anybody here live in Bakersfield and have seen them out at a Costco or seen them out food shopping at whatever the supermarkets are out there by you? Where are they? What have they done? Where have they gone? Are they in another country? Are they outside of the United States? Or did they go to Hawaii like Lori Daybell and Chad Daybell Vallow? Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow Daybell. I like to call her Shallow Vallow. I don't like to give her that Daybell name. Lori Shallow. Remember they went to Hawaii? Did Trezell and Jacqueline West pick up and go to frickin' to Cancun? Are they over in South America? Did they leave the country? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyways, these are inquiring minds want to know. Lauren Noel Hall says, sorry I'm late, brother. Justice for everyone. Will they be searching for the boys in Bakersfield? That's a good question. I don't know. Heidi, thank you for the $4 Canadian. Thank you so much for that. Much love and respect. Heidi Zip, thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments section about Orrin and Orson West, our boys, sincere and classic. Let me know what you think about what's going on in this case. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys after the conversation is over, and that's what makes it great. Go to DutyRon.com, and if mods, you could put that DutyRon.com, my website. There's links to the boys, there's links to domestic violence, there's links to how to keep yourself safe while online, there's links for cyberbullying, there's links to everything, and more importantly, there's links to our boys on DutyRon.com. If you want to join the conversation, send me a request on DutyRon.com, ask to join my Discord, and that'll be great, and it'll be an honor for me to have you in the Discord group. Analyzing life, Kristen, I have found where law enforcement has stated if the boys are still in foster care or not. I haven't found where the law enforcement stated the boys are in foster care or not. I don't know what happened to the rest of their kids. I don't know if they got them back because the news hasn't covered it. It would be speculation because I don't know. It's not been confirmed. It seems like KGET and ABC, 23 ABC, it's just been crickets on Orrin and Orson West. And it's just funny how that cycle goes with the news. They go on to the next latest and greatest case, and they forget about this, or they don't report on it if there's no extra news on it. And that's sad in itself. That's really sad in itself. So again, I don't think, the FBI and supplementing agencies have forgotten about this case, but I certainly think if they've done all they can do, then there's not more for them to do. E&E All Around Crime, could you call John Walker again, DutyRon? I have his number in my phone. I have Chief Walker's number, but the last time I reached out to him, he told me that he doesn't have the case anymore. He's not the lead on the case, so he is not getting updates. So I wouldn't call him again because he's already told me once. I called him after Bakersfield took over, shortly after, and I asked him like what some of his thoughts were, and he was very friendly with me. He's a great guy. He's a gentleman, but he was like, "Listen, they're not sharing information with me. I'm not the lead on the case, so I don't know." So. I think that if they would have gotten the boys back, Heidi, I think we would have known about it. I think we would have heard about it. Jen Lowe, thank you for being in here, and congratulations on being a new moderator, Jen Lowe. All the mods give her a warm welcome. Jen Lowe is on the mod squad here with DutyRon. Thank you for all you do. Jen is a great moderator on another really big channel out there, a very well-respected attorney from Colorado. So thank you for being part of the family, and welcome aboard, Jen Lowe. It's a pleasure to have you. Lots of love, and thank you. DutyRon, AV Watchman says, DutyRon, call me, please. I definitely will. I'll give you a call. All right, I just got the call from Mrs. DutyRon that she is hungry, so it is time for us to grab a bite to eat and regroup, and then come on back here and enjoy our backyard. So we're gonna go inside, make a little dinner, and then come on out here and eat. I'm on the dining room table. Let me show you quickly my outdoor paradise here. Let me just show it to you quick. I'll flip the camera. So we're gonna have our dinner right out here. So you got the fan, I got a little thing here, and I gotta open up the umbrella because the sun is blaring on me right now. So that's our outdoor little fireplace, and that's what we got going on here. Small little backyard, but I love it. It's all mine. It's all mine and my wife's. So we love it. There's not a lot of grass to cut. There's a lot of concrete. Italians love a lot of concrete. So that's what we got going on back here. I'm purchasing a bunch of more DutyRon pens. So I'm going to be getting more of these pens. This is like a multicolor one that they sent me, just a sample. It's like a multicolor, like little pens. So I'm going to order a bunch more of these pens so I can give them away to you guys. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. Love and respect from my house to yours. As I like to end all of these live streams, God bless the world, God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. And all victims of crime across our country and across the world and their families. Love and respect from my house to yours. And thank you so much for joining this episode of Crime Time with DutyRon. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Love and respect, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you to everyone who's given super chats as well. There's a ton of them there, and I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care, guys. Peace and